What do men like about women physically? Perhaps by reading the title of this entry you will respond instantly, men only look for breasts, and big butt. And yes, obviously those are two attributes of women very popular among members of the male sex. But what if I told you that they are not the main ones? The attraction between men and women is something very instinctive, which has to do with the ability of procreation and reproduction of the species. Although it seems primitive, the truth is that men unconsciously notice much more of the female body than women imagine. Almost all the traits that attract them respond to that primary instinct. They look for women who have the best conditions for motherhood. We leave you a list of the feminine attributes that most attract the attention of men, either consciously or unconsciously. 1. Measurements of waist and hip with 7:10 ratio. They prefer girls with wide hips and a slim waist. According to experts, the ratio 7:10 indicates a greater ease to maintain a healthy pregnancy and delivery. Instinctively, men relate that proportion to the possibility of procreating. When a woman has hips that are less wide, men can unconsciously associate her with a lower capacity to give birth, and when the hips are wider than that, then it could be an indication of obesity. This is not a real norm. But it is an association that they do unconsciously, which influences their possible attraction towards a woman. That is why curvilinear bodies tend to be more attractive to them. 2. Sharp voice. The female voice with an acute tone is associated with high levels of estrogen, the woman's main hormone. At an unconscious level, a man may prefer that type of voice because it transmits youth, energy, and femininity. Likewise, it has been pointed out, though it is not proven, that this type of voice is associated in some way with children, who also tend to have high-pitched voice tones, which could relate to women with a weaker image. That is, men could instinctively be attracted to this type of voice because they associate it with women who they must protect or even may be submissive. 3. Bright and long hair. A long, shiny and well-groomed hair is a sign of good health. In this sense, women who have beautiful hair are recognized by men instantaneously as people with vitality, health, and energy. That is, fertile and more likely to have a healthy pregnancy. And yes, most men like it long, but if it's not your style, then do not have it that way. Remember that this may be a physical attribute that catches his attention, but it will be your personality what can really attract a boy or not. The important thing is that you be yourself always, regardless of the tastes of any man. 4. The smile. When they tell you that you look prettier when you smile, they do not lie to you. The smile is a fundamental feature when projecting joy, beauty, energy, and even health. A person who is decayed, ill or melancholic hardly smiles in their daily lives. They are usually lacking in energy and are apathetic. Women who smile are much more accessible, cheerful, and demonstrate a positive energy that surrounds and infects those around them. The color of her teeth also betrays the good health and hygiene of the girl. The whiter they are, the more striking and attractive they will be to men. 5. Natural face. Less is more. That is a maxim that few can contradict. Men prefer female faces natural, with almost no makeup. If you are one of the women who have a habit of daily makeup, we regret it, but the truth is that men value faces that do not require many products because they do not have so many imperfections. Men are attracted to the idea of a woman who shows herself as she is, with her features and faults. 6. The red color. It has been shown that men feel a particular attraction towards the color red. If you still do not have a partner, using accessories of this color or lipstick in those tones is an excellent way to capture the attention of gentlemen. Just do not overdo it. All in proportion and without exaggeration, red is a very striking and aggressive color. If you use it in excess, you can end up saturating whoever looks at you. 7. Well-groomed nails and hands. Seeing a woman who uses sandals when she has battered feet can cause dislike to others. Keeping your nails under care is a way to demonstrate the interest you have in your own hygiene and image. More than being a particularly attractive feature, it is an attribute that speaks a lot about your way of being and personal hygiene. Source: https://metodosparaliger.com. To learn more about what do men like about women physically, download my book free by clicking the book image on the right or the link in the description below, and please subscribe to this channel and share this video.